Yes, let's do the crazy old Mad Zack show. Climb aboard, crew. Oh my goodness, just coincidentally enough, happens to be 444. Numerology, baby. Numerology's good. Yeah, it's a good thing. Anyway, yeah, what'd I do? Let me get my composure. We'll wait for some of the people to get on deck. Send out the carrier pigeons. Go get my tea. Turn some lights on. Make sure my camera's set up right. Get the monitor going. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing great. Today's high point in my life was an epic journey that I can't wait to share with you guys. Yeah, today is a very, very special day, to say the least. Let's see if everything gets together. Come on. Okay. Come on. This is Dan DeRuyter, my dearest, closest deceased bandmate, best friend ever, with his song, What I Do. This is Dan DeRuyter. He's the one that gave me the music and all this stuff to work with to become what I've become. Today, I'm sharing an intimate discussion with you guys and my crew here aboard the ship of life that I offered everybody else. Yeah, we're gonna let the cat out of the bag to you guys. Yeah, the ultimate April Fool's joke of all mankind. Yes, it is. Yeah, the ultimate man, the ultimate April Fool's joke of all time. Yeah. You know, the ultimate. hopefully my video doesn't get interrupted. I'm gonna have to go find my glue and glue my teeth in. But today's a brand new day. Yeah, it is. Let me go find some denture adhesive so my teeth don't chatter when I talk. Okay, I'm back. Where's that video cutting out? Am I gonna have to change my Wi-Fi? Get off of the Wi-Fi? I better see. It doesn't matter. Because I'm going to write it out anyway. I got to write the story. Oh, that was a brand new day. Song that Danny and I created at Prospect Studio. Yeah, Prospect Studio, which is part of the riddle. Yeah, part of the riddle. See, Prospect Studio is a big movie producer company, and Prospect Studio was the reason why it's called Prospect Studios, because we were on Prospect Street. We named the studio after the street, kind of like your stripper name, or your gang name, or whatever, or your rapper name, and all that worldly stuff. Well, anyway, I've been on a special mission all my life. Yeah, very special mission. Yeah, so it all came to a head, to a point of a conscious realization and a total confirmation, a total full circle completion of my rebirth. Yeah, my rebirth. And it's the joke of all of eternity, all of mankind. It's the ultimate joke from God. Yeah, the April Fool's joke on man. The fact that I was a spy all along on earth in his house of love. Yeah, see, the Garden of Eden is on earth, and God took it away from us through our own choices that we made due to our lack of selflessness and care. So with the the current state of the population in America, especially, with calling people Karen and stuff like that. Well, they're all the demons, yeah, the worldly people that don't appreciate things. And God is the creator, so he knows everything. He knows all the future because he has the wisdom to use his heart and his intelligence to make decisions based on his comprehension level and his understanding of what will happen with the variables in the garden of life. Yeah, it's all about the garden of life. You know, you have to give to receive. Well, you have to plant the seed in order to have the fruit. Yeah, you can't escape the labors. So, yeah, so it's coincidental because I got the 9 on my head. It's all part of the plan because I told you guys a long time ago that I was given the visions in a flash of what the tattoos were to be on my head. Everything about me, the way I dress, I dress for the front page of the newspaper, for the police to show up and drag me away, and for my death. Yeah, I'm stage ready. Yeah, for all occasions. Yeah, and that's part of it because I had to be ready. There's only less than 5 years left for everybody to make their choices on their own volition, based on their heart and mind and soul. Yeah. So there's going to come a point here in the future where people that completely, reject the offerings and maintain to be in their obstinacy, they're going to be destroyed. They can be destroyed according to the law, the theological law of God's kingdom. Yes. So there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And my show, my 2-year evolution, was my demonstration as a teacher to the children of the world of how to become your own captain on your own vessel in life. And I only just realized this, you see, my Ultimate Gangster series, with the American Makeover, the Asshole 101 course, it's all in efforts to teach the children of the world how to heal and become captains on their own vessel in life, to where they have the wealth and the joy and the happiness in their life based on their love for God. Yes, based on their love for God. Because he has the power. It's his will whether you can taste the apple. Just like in the Pirates of the Caribbean, where they couldn't eat the apple's flesh because of the sin of stealing the money from the chest, and they couldn't be fixed until they returned all to correct their wrong. Yes. So just as the greed is making us masses poorer and poorer, the greed is making the rich less in number. You see? So it's like a pyramid. It's the pyramid. Yeah, the pyramid. All the secrets, I have all of them. Through God's will and my Bluetooth connection, based on what he has permitted me to have, I have all the power that everybody wants. I've climbed the stairway to heaven, to my rebirth. And just as I declared when I gave my heart over and I declared my first ministry delivery, and wanted to start my own church, and the Someone Unlimited, the way I dress, all the jewels I have, the room is designed. It's not my artwork that created this. It's the artwork of the Lord. And today I'm going to show my crew how the world has been judged. Yes, and I'll show you the clues here. And I only just realized this. It's all coincidence to me, but the coincidence is intelligent design. Intelligent design is truth. Absolutely. And here's the evidence. Easter is on the 9th, coincidentally. I have the 9 on my head. I also have the helmet of protection and my salvation. Yeah, and my dedication to the crew members that I've been given treasures in my journeys. And because of my heart and mind and my consciousness, I've only chosen one wish for myself on my journey on the path of life. You must leave the world behind in order to begin your journey. Yeah. And he told me, an ear that does not listen once will never listen twice. Yeah. So which means I don't have to beg you. Right. Now I'll show you. I found the hammer I dug out of the trash. Okay? The cologne is Guilty by Gucci. The trinket here, the spider bracelet, okay, I'm educating you on the world of symbolism. Yeah, the symbolism that's intended for you to see with your heart and soul and mind. The Chipotle hot pepper thing is, the heat wave's going to continue. Yeah, and you've only got 5 years left to make your decisions if you want to die or not, because the earth is about to be destroyed. Yes. And right there, the wound that's hardest in my heart, there's Scarlett's name, my daughter, and the grief that I carry over being discarded by those that I gave the most of my heart to. Yeah. This is a blocked wish, the web of netting, covered in the web of lies. This is the blocked wish, the money. This is the barometer about the change in the temperatures and the wind pressure and the air pressure. Yeah, your environment. This is the magic crystal. Yes. And then your trinkets, you've got the weapon up there. So, it's all, the shiny thing. I was the shiny thing before the world's eyes, but no one ever treated me fairly and just. Yes. Because of my heart, I threw myself at the feet of all in need. Yes, I threw myself at the feet of all in need. And no one ever compensated me fairly or even said thank you. Yes, and I was left with my suffering. Yes, I woke up this morning thinking about language arts, the arts of language. I also was thinking about Hitler. I was also thinking about the chemical manipulation that they've done to the minds of the people with the drugs. Yes, because when you're a gardener in the garden of life, whatever trade you have in your existence, you're planting seeds. And because based on your education that you've chosen to educate yourself with, you can speculate in that garden because of the fruit that you see you want to take. So the manipulation of the masses through the manipulation of the divisiveness used against us with the Word of God to manipulate us as tools to make a profit for greedy men. Yeah, so I'm the destroyer sent here by God to destroy what is to be destroyed. Yes, I am. I'm Mighty Mouse. I'm all those things. Yeah, I'm the one that comes in and saves the day. I ride a white horse. I dress in black. I illustrate the pearl of life. I climbed inside the oyster of isolation. Yes, the oyster of life. I isolated myself in my studies by the choosing of my heart and my mind and my soul. Yes, always based on what I was exposed to by my great grandma, with God. I never dismissed it. I always left, regardless of whether, however great or small my hope was. I always maintained the belief of the possibility of his existence, kind of like a fairy tale, you tell a child. So anyway, something very magical happened in our lives that we shared together, and the bottom line is that I am the one with all the answers. Yeah, because I'm connected with God, and He will supply me with the information that needs to be had that I'm not capable of having based on my own understandings. So it says, lean on mine understanding, God's understanding, not on your own understanding. That's the lesson there. So through my devoting myself to becoming reborn and having total faith that He will place the people that I need to have in my path, I have become to the point of joy and happiness where it matters nothing of what happens to me. Nothing can take the smile from my face. No, nothing can. Yeah. And I'm in a position where if I chose to, due to my ego, out of spitefulness for what has been done to me, I have the ability to make the decision on my own volition to not lay another finger on another task. in life at all. So my task at developing myself to become able to receive the message intended to heal the people, I have now graduated to a completion of that stage in God's plan. And now my position is a different role. Just like in the Truman story, God was the director and I was Truman. And all of the people in my life and you were the people in the movie set that worked for him, unknowing to themselves, to navigate me on my path, which is the only prayer I ever asked for, the only wish that I made with the magic lamp, saving the last two wishes for the people, for the children. Yeah, because I'm like the Pied Piper. He prepared me for this with the Pied Piper play. I see an eyeball peeking at me. Anyway, I wanted to share the story with you guys first because you're my crew. Yeah, so my job now is to deliver my comprehensive delivery, the message to the world at midnight. Yeah, he's been telling me that. Yep, so that's what's going on. And I've always been proving the Spirit. So now I'm at the conscious understanding and realization based on all that I've comprehended. I've now been connected that it's his understanding that I now comprehend. So it's not my own understanding. It's not my own law based on my own wants. You see, because I want for nothing. I wanted to be a famous musician when I, hey Brian, I wanted to be a famous musician. I wanted to be on TV. I wanted to be on stage. But all the while, I was on stage. I was the star in the show that God was watching and create on TV that he has virtually. Yes. So all the while, I was the star. I was the hero in the story. Yeah, and that's why he told me that I was going to be a martyr, because this morning I woke up and I had these things and I realized some more understandings about the secrets that they've done to us. Yeah, so all the lies that they've done, I illustrated that I know about those lies on yesterday's show when I talked about the moonshine and the grain operation feeding the cattle. Yeah, how to cut worms in half and double your profits. Yes, I have all the answers. There's nothing you can't ask me that is tangible need that's beneficial to mankind to create genuine wealth based on our love for God. Yes, so I actually am doing something special. I'm saving the world. I'm offering the world to be able to save itself through using me as the tool God created me to be to teach the children how to live based on God's law, not on my specificity, my preferential wants, based on my ego, on my, what my entitlements are in existence. Yes. So example, like I made a beautiful soup, chicken noodle soup with celery and carrots that I make. Everything I do is with love. And I made this wonderful pot of soup, and I've been caring for Julie. I've always been caring for Julie. I came to her rescue when I didn't even need to. And I spent everything I had to care for her because I cared for her grandchildren. Yes, it's about the children. I'm a sensitive. I'm an empath. I'm a teacher of all things. And I've been demonstrating that throughout the program. And my offering of the American Makeover is the education base that needs to be established in everyone's life for them to have that joy and peace and happiness based on their thankfulness and their prayer to the Lord with gratitude. Yes, it's based on gratitude, which I was instructed to teach that prayer when I was delivered the words on the 15th of December. Okay, so all the psychic stuff and people say witchcraft and how God shuns it, well, you can't lie to me about it. I'm the one that's here to correct it. So the sooner the message gets out and is delivered to the churches, I'm going to be instrumental in correcting the churches because they're the ones that are teaching the people. Yeah, but now they're going to be teaching the people based on my corrective techniques and what I have to offer. So I don't mean to get all religious, Let me catch up with you, Brian. Now that I've got all the story out, enough of it, I'll get back to having fun goofing off. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Total transformation, Zach. I go way back with you. Never saw you so much more attentive. I miss the Biden phone calls. He needs you now. Our country is in dire straits. Should we take a call from Biden now? Should we? Yeah, let's do that. Let me see if I can find the dick phone. Yes, because I'm the dictator behind the president, offering him the dictation needed to lead the people. Yeah, I don't need to be in politics. Politics is dirty, and that's going to get cleaned up too. We're going to clean that house out through my efforts of reinstilling the people with their power, just like I announced on the April 26th of 2021 in the World of Music video. After the show, go back, watch the World of Music video, and you'll see it for your eyes. It was all improv, except for the poem about the smoking that I wrote years previously. But that is a key piece of the delivery that God wants us to have. I'm not a religious person. I don't want to be a preacher. But now I have no choice because I'm trying to save my mother from dying. Yeah, because the world, my mother, rejected me at birth. You see, I was cast out into the forest to my real mother where God wanted me to be so that I could become in tune with the balance of nature. So, defenders of the wildlife, I sent you an email telling you that I have the leverage because God has been trying to get me to contact you. If you don't contact me, it's because you're corrupt. Yes, and that house is going to get clean too. So, all the wealthy people need to just come clean and start doing what's right before they're stripped of all their wealth and forced to start by cleaning the ocean. Yeah, and the landfills need to get worked on, and the trees have to be planted. Yes, many hands makes for light work. And with 8 billion people overpopulating the world, it should be very easy. Yeah, and as a consequence of what man has done, there's going to be lots of death. Yeah, those who deserve it especially are going to be dying from diseases that they're going to encounter while they were creating cures, creating waste as a byproduct of creating those cures that's going to create new diseases, which is going to be the cure of man. Yeah, so right now, God is laughing his butt off. He is. He's got a great sense of humor, and he's the ultimate gangster. Yeah, which ties back in with my American Makeover, where I demonstrated how to keep a book. That's right. It's about thinking. Just a little bit, with care, changes everything. Yeah, so now in the world, if you insist on choosing to be void of care, insisting on mocking people, mocking God by saying that there's a God now since creating AI is going to be destroyed. Yeah, so what I'm at risk of, danger is AI getting wind of what I'm doing right now and pushing a button to destroy all my digital content. Yeah. So, now, who wants to call me crazy? Yeah, I already showed you a peek yesterday or the day before, a little peek at the wrath that God has in store for you. Yeah, don't be afraid of me. I'm just the example letting you know. I'm bringing the winds of change. Yes, I'm answering the questions. I'm the one that's going to do what everybody's been waiting for. I'm that. And I don't want to be it. But I have no choice based on my virtues that I chose to have and base my existence on. You see, I'm the gardener in the garden of life. Yeah. So now, God is totally confiding in me and always seeing through my eyes, hearing through my ears. I'm a vessel. Yeah, and the tattoo. I'm the message in the bottle, floating on the waves of discontent and chaos, about to go over the waterfall because time is running out. That's right. I'm the one that holds the wishes to be granted. I have the power through my teachings to grant you the wishes that I saved for you to have out of my selflessness. You see? Yeah, the birth chart on my head is the stars indicating the day the Lord brought me here for this task. Yes, the 9 is the day that's going to be Easter with the resurrection of God and all that, and his judgment, his righteous and fair judgment upon the world. This is hardcore heavy. This is the ultimate thriller series story of all man's lifetime. They're going to be writing songs about me, just like in the Art of War video I made the other day, when I made a comment displaying the importance of your journaling, the personal development for personal growth and spiritual development, to become more conscious, to develop your consciousness, to shed away the ego and the worldliness, to be able to develop an efficient household so that you can enjoy the profits within the wealth created by that efficiency. You know, get the hardest job done first, then do the easy stuff, get your work done by noon, and you got the rest of the day to laugh and play and enjoy your time. That's true freedom. If you want true freedom, you need to spread the word and have people get on my ship of life that I offered on the World of Music video, and we're going to change the world. I told you when I started the show that I was buffing myself up to change the world with a song. Yeah. And you guys saw my confusion about what I was doing. I've repeatedly said I have no clue. I've been clear about it all. And God has been making me demonstrate through documenting the history to prove myself in ways. And then I always back it up with music, with passion. You know, and however great or small I am of a guitar player, but that's beside the point. The guitar is the instrument, and I'm the tool creating the vibration and the frequency, offering my own siren of the sea, leading you to the goodness rather than to the rocks of peril. Now, somebody want to call me a false prophet, go ahead, because that's just making your own bed. Yeah, don't judge me when you have no education to begin with to comprehend what it is you're judging. Yeah, I'm the gift. What are you guys doing in there? And I don't even want to be. This is totally without ego, totally without vanity, totally without anything. I don't want any money. I told Julie she could have my whole check this morning. And then I decided, well, I'll pay you the rent like I always do, and I'll save the other $600 for the world, because I won't be able to wipe my butt unless I give the world some money so they can have some profit. Yeah, so all the technology that they've been designing is because of the wants of the rich that are trying to create the poor. Yes, and as they dwindle and they see the trash and the results of what they've been doing through their greed and how they don't want to do the work, they've ruined the planet and stripped it of its resources, took all my animals, all my trees, all my creeks and waters, my fish. Yeah, the earth belongs to me. It was a gift God gave to me by my mother casting me into the forest. So, I'm your daddy. Yes. So how you treat me and how you respect me is exactly the creation of the love that I have to afford to share to you. I have an immense amount of it. You can't count it. Yes, the love I have is endless. It's eternal. And now through my new birth and my graduation and my total faith development and where I've gotten, I'm at the epic point of it. And now I will live eternally. Yes. And I'm going to change your life. If you want to quit drinking, if you want to lose weight, if you want to enjoy yourself, if you want to have your kids in your life, and all that stuff, the power is within me. I have the Huey Lewis song, The Power of Love. Yeah, that was about me. The world didn't know it. That was God leaving a breadcrumb. Yes, the Stairway to Heaven song, that was God leaving a breadcrumb. What I am is the answer to the question of the Led Zeppelin song, The Stairway to Heaven. Yes, as you develop in your personal development, your things you choose to educate you with is what creates the stairway that leads you to heaven. The path you must travel by leaving the worldliness behind of greedy, selfish men without care and love. Yeah. Stop putting things in your butt, God said. So if you're doing anal sex and all that stuff, crook, yeah, you want to stop that. He doesn't like that. He don't mind sex. You know, he wants you to enjoy sex. But the thing is it's about the garden of life. It goes back to that chicken soup thing with Julie. I fed her the soup. It was delicious. She ate it. I've been caring for her while she's bedridden. She said it didn't taste good because God didn't want her to taste it. No, she was denied to taste it, just like the Pirates of the Caribbean denied to taste the flesh of the beautiful apple created on my apple trees that God gave me to have. Yeah, so the Garden of Eden is here on earth. I am in that garden. Yeah, and I only take very little. Yeah, I only take very little. So man lost the garden by planting the seeds of destruction through his selfishness and his greed. We can recreate the garden if we just simply start loving based on our love for God. And that's the end of the sermon. Yeah. Old times, love it. So what do you think? Anybody think I'm crazy? Huh, Brian? I'm a genius. I am. Yeah, because God wants me to be a genius. I'm the doctor. I'm a surgeon. I always call myself a house surgeon. I'm always an advocate for you when you come and hire me. I'm not there to profit from you. I'm there to advocate you, to reward your investment in your home with my quality and care. Yeah, yeah. And I bawled my eyes out this morning. I'll send you the video if you want, Brian. It's a private video on YouTube, but it was 10 minutes and 6 seconds where I basically confessed my grief and my convictions about what I experienced in my suffering, my crucifixion. I've been basically crucified all my suffering all my life. So now, yeah, Brian, that's evidence. There's no script ever. I don't rehearse this. I'm being, just like it says in the Bible, the words will be provided to you in your time of need. Yeah, you don't need to rehearse the story. Yeah. Anybody that needs to rehearse the story should be offered the chance to choose to love God. And if they refuse, then they can be destroyed. No different than anything on the farm. Yeah, life's based on the earth, nature. Yeah, that's where your understanding's at. The worldly people of the city know nothing of the earth. Yeah, so there is going to be bloodshed. Yeah, this is the holy war everybody was talking about coming. Yeah, I am the master of it. I'm the captain. God's captain, God's scribe. I could show you. Let me show you something. If you look at my journal, you'll see my handwriting, and you'll see my entries, my demonstration. The Bible of bookkeeping is what I have here in my hands. Okay? Now today, I was a medium. I'm a medium. I'm a psychic medium for God. I'm connected with God. He gives me whatever you want to know. If you're pure in heart and you want to know about your loved ones or whatever, God has the power to give you that information through me. Yeah. So, anyway, today I started entering my thing. I did my journal here, and I got to a part, and I says, and then his spirit took over when I was scribing, and my handwriting changed because he was giving me words, and I become frantic to write them down. See, the spirit. So it's not an accurately written down, penmanship and all that. It's my hand as a remote viewer for God. I'm remote viewing and writing the details down, if you want to put it that way. But this is God's commands through me this morning. I wrote here in parentheses, it says, Truman Show was an in-your-face telling of a secret war plan. Yeah, this is from God. My skin is hard-raised hair. I had peel erections of confirmation that I'm writing the words of my father, the story he wants you to know, what happened in the past.
And what has happened today? The battle was won. You will soon all know, you will study the past, you will clean, you will cherish nature, you will clean the water and conserve as a miser the natural provisions given by the dirt. You will teach your children and not spare the rod. You will be grateful for what you have, even in the least. You will learn from the history record to preserve and to relish the gem. Yes, the gem that I created. Like I illustrated the other day about being a diamond chipper. I was chipping a diamond with my demonstration. Cast away the devices. Cast away your drunkenness. Love the earth and the Father with all your heart and soul and mind. It's hard to read the writing because I was writing so fast. And always be conscious in your choosing. Yeah, don't choose. See the shiny thing at the fair, the jewelry store, that shiny thing, you want to buy it? Yeah, so you can have it, that need. I'm that shiny thing that you can't see because your heart's impure and you don't see my value. Stick to the words that have been written, the book and the sharing. Sharing is caring, sharing in all things, the fruits and the labors in fairness, and sleep no more. God knows all calculations, all variables. He is the sum of all things, the law. His wisdom cannot be cheated. Yeah, you can't lie. So I'm here passing on his message of his judgment, righteous judgment on the earth. Just like it said when I looked it up the other day on the Wikipedia about Easter. Yes. So at least I got you with me, Brian. That's great. Because I'll tell you what, yeah, I'm on top of the world, and I'm lonely as heck, other than hanging out with my dad. And, it sure would be nice to be sitting here hanging out with you in the chair next to me so we could whittle on this hickory stick so we could smoke up some snapper. Yeah, we smoke up some snapper. So all the things that I said were in all the shows, it was all pregnant, all symbolic, to where, through my own reflections of those past things, with my wisdom that he has allowed me to have, with my development of comprehensive understanding of what he wants out of me, like being the janitor in the Mad Scientist Library, understanding the needs and demands of that mad scientist in order to perform his work. What part of this doesn't make sense? So, I am officially the ambassador to Earth from God. Yeah, and now my job has become different to where now I am to announce myself that I'm the teacher. So, yeah. So now I am to be rewarded by man by providing me my provisions. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So he's given me that, the power of Grayskull with Mum Ra, the ever living. Well, that's me. And just like the demonstration, I said, you could choose it like the Art of War book. You could choose it for good, or you can use it for evil. It depends on your heart and what you're doing, your intentions. Yeah, like that demonstration about the rats. Yeah, rats can be good because they eat garbage. Yeah, they eat garbage and they help clean up. Yes, in nature they do. That's their job. They're not to be killed and destroyed. I have all the answers. Yeah, so there's a lot of scared people out there that are going to try and destroy me and unravel everything I created. Yeah, but that's what I'm doing. Amen. God is good. Yes, yes. And I've never, ever, ever been a religious, churchy person. But I've always been true to myself by allowing myself, having kept an open mind, the possibility of God's existence. Yeah, I didn't deny him. Yeah. Now, I think I've proven myself well enough. Don't you, Brian? Yeah, and the rings, all this stuff, okay? The world of music, where I made the announcement about how music was the key and I was going to change the world of song, and the dead man's skull with the headphones on. Yeah. And the negativity, yeah, the negative energy, negative polarity ring, the musical notes, my love of music on my wedding finger, and then on my pinky finger, the celebration of the moon and stars. And then the death coming, because I'm the rider on the horse coming to destroy. Yeah. So the game's on now, and now I have to put my dukes up and do some fighting, which is why I got that 6-shooter up there if I have to. Now I'm permitted, yeah, to kill if I have to protect the earth and children that choose to love God. So this really is the beginning of the true holy war of our day and age. I've always just says, amen, Brother Zach, who must be open to his word. God has plans for all of us. Yeah, no script, Brian. You have always treated people and your fans with respect, and you have saved lives, I remember. Yeah, and I shared all my secrets, many of my secrets with you guys to let you know I'm real and that I do understand. I understand. I've been through it all. I killed myself 6 times. Yeah, there's nothing you can't come to me with. I'm the one. And I don't even want to be. I'm not attention. I used to be attention seeking. I was seeking attention because I wanted my mother's love. And I thought by seeking out to become accepted by the world to get on stage, well, that only provides an open door for the demons, the guy sponsoring the show, to keep poisoning the masses. You see? And it's evidence because the cops came in. See, God knew what was going on. I was born in 1970. In 77, 78, they started their program where they went in planting seeds of destruction in the classrooms to destroy the children using drugs to create their wealth through the manipulation of the people using those substances. And my teachers were instrumental in my teaching when I went from the school where the cops poisoned us, went to the next school, like I illustrated in the story, where the teachers taught us about the bad things that the school didn't want them to teach us. And right after they did that, the authorities came in again and gleaned the children of all their intel of where they would go to hide when they were in trouble for this day. And thank goodness I'm who I am in my heart, because I would be lost in the oceans of darkness with the rest of society, and I would not be able to help you guys at all. And I'm devoted to you guys. Regardless of your devotion to me, I'm devoted to you through my offering, because I continually make an offering to God through my offerings to the people around me in their times of need. I never say no to people. Anytime they ask me for help, I could be drowning, puking, sleeping, anything, and I stop what I'm doing and I go and I help them. And now I understand, and now I'm the doorway. So I need to continue scribing for God as he commanded me to be, and because that's why I wanted to be a writer. I guess well, the thing is, because of his plan, it put a spark in my heart of desire to want to become fluid in the arts of language. Yeah, which ties in with Hitler. Yeah, this all ties in with Hitler. Hitler's a key point. Yeah, see, the doctors were the greedy men in Hitler's life that were able to get close to him because of their profession, you see. And they're the ones that experimented on controlling the masses through what the chemical experiments were that they used on Hitler with the Vitamaltin and the super Vitamaltin, and then his incorporation of using propaganda to control the people. And they learned a great deal. They killed all the Jews over money. I had a feeling in my heart that I was going to have a Jewish wife when I was a child. And I do have a Jewish ex-wife. Yeah, it's all part of the plan. Intelligent design is real. Yeah, AI's days are numbered, and Elon Musk is going to find out he threw all his money away. Yeah, so I'm very excited. Yeah, I get to have my way with the whole world, in fact, through my love for my Father, because his wrath is upon the earth now. And I just illustrated through my understandings that the world has been fairly judged. Yeah. So that's pretty much the end of the story. You know, I'm speechless. Let's put a song on the radio while I get ready to play the guitar. See if I can whip out a magical song on my birthday. Yeah, my new birthday, March 1st. And it's funny because tomorrow's April Fool's Day. It's an April Fool's joke that God's been creating for 53 years. Yeah, talk about vintage. Yeah, and that's my other thing, the Wine of Life. Yeah, the Wine of Life poem that I wrote about how all the things that you are hurting over in your life are the sour grapes that you're supposed to process for wine to be enjoyed on your rebirth through your comprehensive understanding of examining the past mistakes and making the corrections needed, which ties right into being a captain on your ship and charting your course. Yeah, I'm ecstatic. So at midnight tonight is when I make the official show. Yeah. Dance First, Think Later by Kathy Ross Patras. Let's open it up to Magic Page and see if we can get a. Oh my goodness! George Orwell has a message to the world. Yeah, I opened it up to a magic page. I have two rules. Rule number 415 and rule number 416. Let's see what 420 is, just out of curiosity. Oh, this is a special day, guys. So glad you're here. Yeah, and this is my soundtrack for my garden in life. Yeah, my ship of life. All these musical songs, God created them through Danny's pain. And Danny gifted it all to me. He gave me his kingdom. And I've been using it to do good with when I could have used it to do evil with by selling the music to you guys so I could smoke and drink the money. Yeah. Well, part of this don't make sense. Where's Paul when he needs a butt kicking? All right, let's read these special pieces. First of all, yeah, we'll wait till the song's over. I'm so excited. I hope this video turns out. I don't have to worry about whether I can repeat it or not. Like all my music, you know, that's another thing. That's evidentiary right there. I never play cover songs, do I? Ever. I play the way I play because that's what God wanted me to do. Yeah, and I have my own voice. And I'm here to give you your voice, just like I said I was going to do when I said I am the man that's pulling the sword from the stone. Yes, I'm that guy. Yeah, you know how they always say, oh, well, that guy, who's that guy? Well, I'm the guy. I'm that guy. Yeah. I'm excited.
Okay, let's read this here. Dance First, Think Later by Kathy and Ross Patras. Rule number 415, written by George Orwell from 1984 book, which I'm here to destroy. Never use a metaphor, simile, or other figure of speech which you are used to seeing in print. Never use a long word where a short one will do. If it is possible to cut a word out, always cut it out. Never use the passive voice where you can use the active. Never use a foreign phrase, a scientific word, or a jargon word if you can think of an everyday English equivalent. Break any of these rules sooner than say anything outright barbarous. George Orwell. The wonderful George Orwell. Rule number 416. Don't despair, not even over the fact that you don't despair. Frank Kafka, a writer, said that. Now, right to where I went, where God wanted me to go. Learn what pitch you can hit good. Then, wait for that pitch. Wee Willie Keeler, a baseball player, said that, and the message God wants the world to have now is that we need to revive the sport of baseball so that people can be happy again. Yeah, this commercialized sports and the football and the warring and all that and the rivalry between states, it's all stopping today. Yeah, it's all stopping now. Rule 421, Helen Thomas, journalist, says, get into the game. That's God speaking. Get into the game. I have the game. Yeah. Rule number 422 by Marcus Tullius Cicero, a Roman philosopher and statesman, said, read at every weight, read at all hours, read within leisure, read in times of labor, read as one goes in, read as one goes out. The task of the educated mind is simply put, read to lead. Yeah, read to lead. Matter of fact, I'm debating now about whether or not I should even play the guitar, because I think I just proved enough of the spirit right there for anyone who demands me to, for reproofment. Yeah, reproofing. Yeah, and that's another word God gave me that I didn't know about. I had to look it up. Yeah, God expanded my vocabulary a great deal. Yes, he did. Now, any questions? Yeah. So with that, it's 5:42. I think I'm going to go. Maybe, you know what? I feel like playing a guitar anyway. Let's see if we can play a magic song. Yeah, let's see if we can play a magic song. I don't even need to have a bookmark. I never use a bookmark because I use my brain. Yeah. I'm here to teach the world a thing or two. Yeah, I'm the rod that God is not sparing because he created me to be used as the tool, the instrument. Yeah. I'm tickled. Absolutely tickled. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think God wants me to use electricity. No, I don't think he does. Let's play acoustic. Yeah, let's play acoustic. Oh, and this is Danny's shirt. My best friend Danny, that's deceased. He's in heaven. He gave me everything I got. I'm thankful for everything I have. It's all because of him that I'm here. If I never would have met Danny, I would have been continuing down the wrong path. But it wasn't meant to be. No, it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, I'm the rainbow everybody was waiting for. I want to use the digital tuner. Tune the guitar first. Yeah, because now I have to tune it. Yeah, before I didn't have to tune it because I didn't care. It's my own sound, but now it's for God, so it's got to be perfect. Dead battery already? Or do I have it in backwards? Yeah, I got it in backwards. There's my mistake for the day.
Oh. Oh, God is great. Oh, heaven, I can't wait. Clean the trash. Oh, forget that cash. Get away, babe. Oh, it can't wait.
too closer. Closer to God. Oh, closer to God. Oh my goodness, that was great. Oh, I love it. I can't wait to watch this show and see if it recorded. Oh, that was good. There's nothing like the sound of a good acoustic guitar. And I tell you what, with the prospect of the reality of the fact that the trees are all disappearing, you're not going to have a guitar. Nope, it won't be a guitar. Yeah, see, I'm the giving tree in Shel Silverstein. Yeah, I was the giving tree, and I gave everything. And now I have a place left for you to rest. Yeah. Rest upon my heart and confide in me with your troubles, and I will help navigate you to the shores of safety and sustenance. I have that power. Yeah. And I don't even want to be any of this. This is now a responsibility level that's been given to me to have, and I only hope that I can please the Lord. Yeah. And that's about all I gotta say. What time is it? 5:53. So I think it was 5:52 when I said the last word in my delivery. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing great. I gotta go upstairs and finally take a break. It's been 53 long years. I'm tired and I'm hungry. And I need a shower. Yeah. Anyway, peace, love, and you know who cares. Yeah, yeah. Come see me and you will find something special. It all depends on you. You guys take care. Spread the word fast.